See, Roland, for example, 10% bed tax.
Welcome once again out of Malik Basintale ababe fire on the MPP. Aside that, no so wakasa at the fast sports betting tax. Yini name him say the NDC has said say if they come to abolish the e-levy and the sports betting tax. Malik Basintale has spoken concerning it. What him say if the NDC doesn't take out that tax, he will make sure say he will campaign against the NDC. Yes, Malik Basintale has vowed. And guys, this message is deep. We are about to get into the update. Aside that, no, we're about to expose the MPP top officials be say even the members of the MPP are disappointed in their leaders. Guys, this is top. This is broad, and in fact, we are about to get into the update. Before we do that, if you're a new viewer here on this platform, you do your best to subscribe to the channel. Yeah, Malik Basintale update. Subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification, and then share the video for more gist. So without much delay, let's get into our story. Let's begin from the
NPP for a very obstinate. You can't swan ding. I swan ding kata uriti Muko election. Muko tuaba. Na dole ekoso. Aba bi amunimni. Ya be tuaba no mama ni mema emre. Mudi mujina so bawi yo ya be tuaba na dole jina so bawi ne be ma bawi ne ba ya be tuaba na ni ma jina so bawi ni ma kwa na ekoso. Na mo se mo pese mo wini. Mo so den. We all thought say, yeah, do election now about 20 because one can be baffled. 5 days to the election, NPP are buying it so near 2 near me, are 2 morning and women. Midina Central Market, 2 near my for gonna for near 2. 5 days to the election.
So checking out on this information, you can tell say Ghanaians are pissed. Like what President Akufo-Addo and his people did, no. Ghanaians vex. You know, be joke. Ghanaians have a lot to say, but many have decided to keep their mouth shut. They've decided not to talk concerning what Akufo-Addo and his people did. Charlie, what they do need it, good. Now fast forward, Malik Basintale was on an interview on TV3 Media General, and according to Malik Basintale, he said he will make sure if NDC does not take away the betting tax, he will make sure he campaigns against them. He will join the youth and in fact make sure they campaign against the NDC. And this is a vow Malik Basintale has come out with. Let's listen to him.
See, Roland, for example, 10% bed tax. The boys say scrap it. If you are unable to scrap it within 4 years, I will personally lead the boys to vote against NDC. Yes. If we don't, again. I am saying that the boys say scrap the 10% bed tax. If we are unable to scrap it, I will lead the boys to vote against NDC. There's no excuse. How are we going to explain to them? So if what the people demanded, if you don't do it, you should come yourself and raise your hands and say, vote me out. As simple as that. That is what we thought the MPP would have done. They should have just come. Look, $1 million per constituency, we couldn't deliver, vote us out. One district, one factory, we couldn't deliver, vote us out. One district, one warehouse, we couldn't deliver, vote us out. We thought the MPP was going to do that. They should come and say, vote us out, because we couldn't deliver. So if 10% bed tax, we couldn't scrap it. We'll come and say, we couldn't deliver, we are sorry, vote us out. As simple as that. There's no turning back. There's no explanation to this. There's no justification. There's no excuse to it.
So guys, this is the message Malik Basintale has passed on here. Fast forward. After Malik Basintale passed this message, he continued by saying, even some members of the MPP are disappointed in their own leaders, to talk of President Akufo-Addo and the other people as well. Malik Basintale revealed this secret during an interview on TV3. Without much delay, let's listen to him, and also let me know your opinion in the comments. Also, do your best to subscribe to the channel for more gist.
This morning, I had a call that people were going to the Tema port. And so that's why I was late. I had to ride my bike to see them. I got there, and none of them is an NDC person. None. There are people under this current administration who are angry with their leaders. There are young men under this administration who are angry with their leaders, and they've been writing on Facebook that our leaders were spending the monies and this defeat serves us right and all of that. Many of such people have decided to confront their leaders and also get their little monies back before they leave office. And when I got there, not a single person. On TV3's website, you posted a video of Owutu Senya West, where the young men, the NDC men, intercepted. They went and arrested people who were looting from an Agenda 111 project. All the people who were arrested were NPP. Yet people are attributing all the budgets and all of that to the NDC. It's not true. The NDC guys have decided to start arresting some of the people who are batching into offices and all of that. And I mean, clearly, what happened in Owutu Senya West demonstrates to all of us
it's not that
a lot of people...
It's not the duty of NDC young people to go arresting people just because those people decide to badge into... possibly enter
we would do that
into government warehouse, etc.
We would do that because
that should not be
the
done,
Owutu Senya West case, if you listen to the guy, he said he had informed the police commander of the people. They can play the video and said the police commander should go and arrest them. And the commander told him that they should go and initiate a citizen arrest. And so they went there and they arrested the people. Because, I mean, they are tarnishing the image of the NDC. Your young men get up there and then they go to storm an office and they attack people and all of that. And people think they are NDC young guys. These are MPP persons who are angry with their leaders and have decided to attack their own leaders. What happened in the Owutu Senya West? I mean, your journalists were there. They videoed everything. Our people decided to stop them and prove to the entire country that no NDC young man has gone out there to attack anybody. The MPP guys are those attacking their leaders because they feel their leaders had done chop, their leaders had abandoned them, and they had been suffering for 8 years. It is not easy to get 1.6 million votes in an election. It means that many MPP persons who were fed up with their own government voted for us. You know that. Floating voters, the NDC, together with some MPP people. And so many MPP guys are angry with their own leaders. And Roland, I tell you on record,
I've asked you the question. And the question is, why should we have the NDC youth being the ones to go and stop so-called MPP youth, if that is the case, to stop them from looting or perhaps even forcibly entering to take, whether it's fertilizer? Because there was an incident in Ho.
That's right.
NDC young people and then some of the leaders said they were stopping
the MPP guys from looting,
from taking fertilizer, etc. I'm saying, why don't you go report to the police?
Because it is not wrong in this country to initiate a citizen arrest. If I'm sitting in my house and a thief comes to steal your motorbike, I cannot sit down and say he should take the motorbike away, so I report. If I can arrest him in a lawful manner, I will do so. And the reason why a lot of our guys have decided to arrest the MPP guys who are now looting and batching into offices and pretending to be NDC guys is because we want to set the record straight that these are not NDC guys. Those batching into offices, those attacking public officials are MPP guys who are peeved and aggrieved with their own leadership. And so President Mahama has called for calm. He's asked all NDC guys, if you have some few who are part of the NDC people, the MPP guys, to drop their weapons. And we are also asking President Akufo-Addo, you are in office. You are still president of the country till the 7th of January. It's time for you to call your men to order. If they are angry with their leadership, settle your issues at your party office. Don't settle your issues at public institutions where you let your boys go there and attack people and all of that. Look, we saw what happened in 2017. These same MPP tax who are attacking officers even went into a courtroom, dragged out a pregnant judge and beat her in Kumasi Roll. I remember. These same MPP guys batched into public offices. John Dumelo's Land Cruiser was vandalized. Now we have come into office. And you think you can still continue attacking public offices. So people think it's the NDC. We will stop it. And we have reported
Malik,
to
you
the
haven't come into office yet. The NDC administration will be inaugurated on the 7th.
Yes, but we've won an election.
Before a parliament.
We've won an election. And we will not allow anyone to tarnish the image of the NDC